Hey everybody, G Bear here. I got back from the weekend out in the desert and went to work getting my homemade potbelly stove here put together. And as you can see, here it is. It was made out of an old propane tank, and I've got a 4-inch flue on it. You see the smoke coming out of it because I do have a fire going inside. I just lit this. So what I'm going to do is open up the door here, and yep, there's the fire inside. You can see it cooking off. Now on the sides here, I've got some air vents. I got one on that side that's got two 1-inch holes. The one on that side's got two 1-inch holes. That's 4 inches. That's what my pipe is. But I also have one underneath here on this swivel lever. And I have that one open also to let the air flow better. Now I will be ending up wire brushing this whole thing down with a power grinder and then painting it stove black with high heat paint just so that it looks a lot better. But this is the initial. I just pulled this out of the welding shop just now and I lit it off, and we're going to see how it works. It seems to be putting off a little bit of heat so far, and I just lit this maybe 1 minute ago. The wood even hasn't even had a chance to kick on yet. But yeah, we'll see how this works. I think it's going to be fine. And right now I've only got about 3 feet of pipe on here. But over here on the trailer with all my other junk, I did come across this 4-inch pipe with the piece that goes through the roof there. That's an insulator to keep the roof from catching on fire. And that's two 4-foot sections. That's 8 foot plus the swivel in there. That should get me, with the 3-footer I got there, that's 11 feet. That should get me out the roof of my shipping container. And I'll set this thing over in one side of the shipping container. Now the metal plate I put here on the top, that's going to turn into a cooking surface, and yeah, it's just now warm to the touch. After the fire cooks in there a little while, that should stay hot quite a while. I've got an air gap between the base of the tank there, it used to be the bottom of the tank, and the metal plate, so that's going to gain some heat in there and maintain it for quite a while. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. There's the fire cooking inside, it burning just right. I'll be adding some more wood to this. I want to see how warm it does get. And I'll get my thermometer out here and I'll do an addendum to this and show you exactly how hot it does get. G Bear signing off. Hey everybody, G Bear back with my test on my potbelly here, my homemade potbelly stove. And I still have a fire going in there, and I'm glad I'm testing it because all the paint on that thing has pretty much burnt off, and it was smoking like crazy a little while ago, but the smoke is down to minimal now. And even come out the stack, you can see it's pretty clean. I put a little box fan over here because I didn't want the smoke going and the smell going over into the neighbor's yard and bothering them. So I'm blowing it the opposite direction. But anyway, I want to show you. Here's my old handy tester, and I'm going to check this temperature right now. Right now, that thing is putting off 530 degrees. Oh, 536, 537. Oh, down about midway, that's got it up to 541 is the highest so far. Down by the door, 570. So this thing is putting off quite a bit of heat. I'm standing about 4 feet back from it right now, and I can feel the heat coming off of that thing. And I only burnt, well, it's still burning pretty good in there. Probably 2 handfuls of scrap lumber I had laying around. Some dried avocado tree branches, a little stuff, maybe 1.5 inches in diameter. Nothing really big. Anyway, let me go get my little block of wood here. I don't want to grab that handle. I'm going to have a little piece of metal that I'm going to do this like a fire poker. But anyway, I'm going to open this up, and as you can see, that fire is still cooking nice and hot in there. So this is a total success so far, and I've closed I've closed the vent on this side and just have the one on that side going and the one on the bottom. I'm going to close the one on the bottom now and see if that makes a difference on how hot it goes, because this thing could chase you out of a room right now. That's really generating some heat. And I will take a wire brush to this thing and polish it all up, so I'm just going to leave it bare metal. I don't think there's any reason to put any more paint on there that's just going to burn off again. But anyway, well, that thing's really getting pretty hot. I don't even have to lock the door down. I was afraid that it was going to blow open all the time, but it doesn't. And I will fine-tune that handle so it works a little easier. And I designed it so that it wouldn't get too hot. It should dissipate heat. Let's see if I can pick up a temperature on the handle. Yeah, it's still 185 degrees. That's pretty hot. So, yeah, I'll have to work on that. Maybe make a little pipe tool that I can hook onto there to work it with. Anyway, I still have the side vent open, and it looks like it's burning pretty good. Here we go. Let's open it one more time. Oh yeah, I think it likes it better with the bottom vent though. And this will sit in a sandbox, so any ash that falls out will land in the sand and it won't cause a fire problem. When I first went in the Army, we had potbelly stoves that actually heated the barracks, and they were Quonset huts at Fort Dix, New Jersey. And those metal buildings got pretty cool in there, but one of these potbelly stoves, and we had a fire guard that stayed up all night long, or took turns staying up all night long and stoking the fire to keep the barracks warm. And it'd be below freezing outside, but we were all nice and cozy inside, walking around in our underwear. Anyway, that's it for right now. I will be cleaning this up and getting it ready to move out there when the shipping container gets out there, because this is going to heat the shipping container. G Bear signing.